Well, that was definitely a movie. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Transcending Cinema. My name is Angela, and today we're going to be talking about Proud Mary. Now, before I start talking about this film as a whole, I'd really like to shine some light on the different performances. Taraji P. Henson is quite good with what she's given here. While I've never seen the show that she's best known for, Empire, seeing her performance here makes me really want to start. I also quite enjoyed the performance of, please forgive me if I mispronounce the name here, Jahi Diallo Winston as Danny. He really makes the performance his own and has great chemistry with Henson. Not only that, he's given a pretty good character to work with. Danny is a well-written character whose arc adds some personality and enjoyment to the film. I enjoyed getting to see him whenever he was on screen. Unfortunately, therein lies one of the major problems with this film. For a movie called Proud Mary, Mary herself feels like a very secondary character. The opening scene does a decent enough job introducing us to Mary as a badass assassin, but unfortunately, that's about it. As soon as the sequence was over, all primary focus shifted to Danny and what happened to him after the opening. As much as I liked Danny's character, I would have much rather seen more about Mary. Most of her development is purely through exposition, and that doesn't even come in till about 45 minutes into the film. Sure, she gets some moments with Danny to showcase her more human side, but for the most part, she just comes off as very one-dimensional since this is one of her only traits. Taraji P. Henson should have been given better. She's incredibly talented, but the script she was given just doesn't give her a lot, especially with just how cliched it is. It actually quite aggravates me how cliched this film is. Nothing in Proud Mary feels unique or new. Everything just feels done before. As a result, the film just comes off as dull and boring at such a short runtime of 90 minutes. Even the action sequences couldn't save this film because they're so poorly edited and directed. Speaking of which, I really need to talk about this final action sequence because it just infuriates me how bad it is. I won't go into great detail to avoid spoilers. This is just a scene that I really need to talk about. Just in case though, I will issue a potential spoiler warning for this next sequence. Feel free to go to this part of the video if you want to avoid this segment. So as you can probably tell by the title of this film, the song Proud Mary by Tina Turner is utilized in the final action sequence of the movie. Now don't get me wrong, I absolutely love this song, but its placement just didn't match the execution of the scene. The portion of the song that's used is so upbeat and fast tempo, but the direction Henson is given is to have her move at such a slow pace, always having her gun drawn, with nothing going on for a majority of it. When Mary actually does defend herself from her attackers, it fits the song fine, but the problem is it's over faster than it even begins. Then it's back to long, drawn-out sequences of Mary slowly walking her way across the battlefield, while the song is just continuously moving energetically and vibrantly. What's really aggravating is how easily this could have been fixed in post-production through editing, but they kept it the same way anyway, and it just doesn't work. None of this is at the fault of Henson, of course. When she can kick ass, she really can. The problem is she's just not given great direction, and the editing doesn't mask that. Simply put, Proud Mary is just a huge missed opportunity of a film. Yes, Diallo Winston is fantastic as Danny, and his character is great, as is Henson as Mary herself. As I mentioned in my Insidious 4 review though, a great performance does not a good movie make. Mary just isn't given enough time to develop aside from what we're told, not from what we see, and it doesn't help that the script is just so full of cliches. So much of this story could have been rewritten to take the focus off of narrative familiarities and given us more time to understand who Mary is as a character. Taraji P. Henson definitely deserves better. And with that, those are my thoughts on Proud Mary. Have you seen the film yet? What did you think of it? If you enjoyed it, feel free to leave your opinions down in the comments. I'd love to see what everybody else thought. Thank you everybody for watching, and I'm really looking forward to seeing you all next time. Bye! Hey everyone, yeah, Proud Mary wasn't exactly the best film out there, and my review kind of commented on that, but I would like you all to know that I have definitely seen much, much worse. I actually have a top 10 worst video coming out very soon. You'll get to hear me talk about some of the very worst films from last year. I'm pretty sure my number one pick will take up like 2/3 of the video. I will probably have that up sometime this week, so until then, see ya!